The survival story that sounds impossible is one of the most remarkable tales of human endurance. This story takes place in the frozen tundra where temperatures can drop to extreme lows. The survivor had to navigate through treacherous ice caves and avoid deadly crevices. The journey was long and arduous, with limited supplies and no rescue in sight. The survivor had to rely on their wits and instincts to stay alive. The story is a testament to the human spirit and its ability to overcome even the most daunting challenges. The survivor was an experienced adventurer with a background in wilderness survival. They had spent years honing their skills and learning how to navigate in the harshest of environments. The survivor was also an expert in first aid and knew how to treat injuries in the field. Despite their experience, the survivor was not prepared for the extreme conditions they would face. The survivor had to adapt quickly to the changing environment and make decisions that would mean the difference between life and death. The survivor's background and experience played a crucial role in their ability to survive. The accident occurred when the survivor fell into a deep crevice while navigating through the ice caves. The survivor was left dangling in mid-air, with no way to pull themselves up. They had to think quickly and come up with a plan to escape. The survivor used their knowledge of knots and rope work to create a makeshift pulley system. The survivor was able to pull themselves to safety, but not without suffering serious injuries. The survivor's initial response to the accident was critical in determining their chances of survival. The survivor knew that finding shelter and starting a fire were crucial to their survival. They had to find a location that was protected from the wind and snow. The survivor used their knowledge of wilderness survival to build a shelter using snow and ice. They also started a fire using a makeshift bow drill and some dry tinder. The fire provided warmth and light, and the survivor was able to melt snow for water. The shelter and fire gave the survivor a sense of security and hope. The survivor had to find a way to obtain food and water in the harsh environment. They had to rely on their knowledge of edible plants and animals to find sustenance. The survivor also had to melt snow for water, which was a time-consuming process. They used their knowledge of wilderness survival to build a makeshift fishing rod and catch fish in a nearby stream. The survivor was also able to hunt small game, such as rabbits and birds. The survivor's ability to find food and water was critical to their survival. The survivor had to deal with serious injuries and illnesses during their ordeal. They had to use their knowledge of first aid to treat their injuries and prevent infection. The survivor also had to find ways to manage their pain and discomfort. They used their knowledge of herbal remedies to create makeshift medications. The survivor's ability to deal with their injuries and illnesses was critical to their survival. The survivor's mental toughness and resilience played a crucial role in their ability to cope with the challenges they faced. The survivor had to navigate through treacherous terrain, including steep cliffs and deep crevices. They had to use their knowledge of wilderness survival to find safe routes and avoid hazards. The survivor also had to use their knowledge of map reading and compass navigation to find their way. They used their knowledge of astronomy to navigate by the stars. The survivor's ability to navigate the treacherous terrain was critical to their survival. The survivor's sense of direction and spatial awareness played a crucial role in their ability to stay on course. The survivor had to encounter various forms of wildlife during their ordeal, including bears and wolves. They had to use their knowledge of wildlife behavior to avoid confrontations. The survivor also had to use their knowledge of self-defense to protect themselves. They used their knowledge of animal tracking to follow and avoid wildlife. The survivor's ability to encounter wildlife without incident was critical to their survival. The survivor's respect for wildlife and the environment played a crucial role in their ability to coexist with nature. The survivor had to deal with the psychological aspect of survival, including fear and anxiety. They had to use their knowledge of mental toughness to stay focused and motivated. The survivor also had to use their knowledge of positive self-talk to stay positive and hopeful. They used their knowledge of meditation and mindfulness to stay calm and centered. The survivors' ability to manage their mental state was critical to their survival. The survivors' mental resilience and adaptability played a crucial role in their ability to cope with the challenges they faced. The survivor had to rely on luck and chance to survive their ordeal. They had to be in the right place at the right time to find shelter and start a fire. The survivor also had to be lucky to avoid serious injuries and illnesses. They used their knowledge of probability and statistics to make informed decisions. The survivor's ability to adapt to changing circumstances was critical to their survival. The survivors' humility and gratitude played a crucial role in their ability to appreciate the role of luck and chance in their survival. The survivor was eventually rescued after weeks of being stranded in the wilderness. They had to be airlifted to a hospital for treatment and recovery. The survivors' rescuers used advanced technology and equipment to locate and extract them. The survivor was grateful for the rescue and recovery efforts. The survivor's experience had a profound impact on their life and perspective. The survivor's story serves as a testament to the human spirit and its ability to overcome even the most daunting challenges. The survivor's ordeal had a profound impact on their life and perspective. They had to reflect on their experience and process their emotions. The survivor also had to rebuild their physical and mental strength. They used their experience to help others and share their knowledge of wilderness survival. The survivor's story serves as a reminder of the importance of preparedness and resilience. The survivor's experience had a lasting impact on their life and their ability to appreciate the beauty and power of nature.